Howdy everyone, Janelle here to introduce to you my D&D series. This is Home Sweet Eshen. Me and my friends play D&D together, and I've decided to record it to share with everyone because we're funny, and it is fun, and I hope you guys can enjoy this series with us. This arc is called Corellon's Chosen. You will find out soon, as you watch. I hope you enjoy. Thanks. I think I'm ready now, if everybody else is.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
Luna is also ready. Is that right, Luna? Luna, come here. Say hi to everybody. Come here.
I would put my camera towards Nausicaa, but well.
Luna.
Hi, Luna.
Hi, baby.
Go kisses, go kisses. Okay. Go.
Good kisses.
I know you want to just never leave my face again. I know.
She's like, there's all these food particles in here.
Okay.
Saving them for later? Nah, saving them for Luna.
Look at all those pathways.
All right.
Wild map in here.
To recap, our unnamed group of adventurers were successful in tracking down a long-lost treasure of a once pirate captain who tried to preserve his life by form of necromancy. Yes, Luna, I know. Crazy stuff, right? Tried to preserve his life through necromancy and in part created a necromantic pirating company or pirating crew who live in the 20 Bolts Bay. After successfully defeating the pirate captain, Captain Beltoll, you left with treasure, gold, and new magical items in hand, and started your making your way back to Lysalora to help Jackson, who currently had a vision of some form of volcano underneath the city and a saying from whoever this vision was that these are our enemies, picturing spider-like creatures under building some form of an army.
Right, we had talked about Lolth building some kind of, or it being Lolth related because they were spider people or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys sail and make your way back to Lysalora, you see a very interesting sight as somebody points out, "Man overboard?" in a questioning tone, and you look out and you see laying on their back, floating relatively high off the water, a green-skinned turtle who is just kind of laying there, smoking a pipe and reading a book in the middle of the ocean, pretty far away from land, like miles and miles offshore.
Cool.
I give a jaunty wave and then stop caring. It looks like he's doing all right.
The pipe specifically is blowing out a bit of dark black smoke that seems pretty controlled, and is where's that item? Where'd that item go? Did I put it in my spells or something? No, I don't know where I put it. There it is. The pipe of smoke monsters. It's got a small little like it's like a small little behemoth, just kind of not behemoth, beholder, just kind of like circling around.
I did like
above
even a
his
small
head.
little behemoth though. That was pretty great.
No, this one's just a little beholder. It's just kind of floating around above his head, doing a little circle as a book is being read of some kind. Just kind of taking notes as he's lying on his back. He waves back to the party. Oh, hello there.
Are you supposed to be down there?
Not necessarily, but you know, things go as they go.
Jackson's gonna find a rope and toss it to him.
Oh, sure, why not? Also, the type turtle, he's got a very flat head. I'll describe more as he gets onto the ship. He climbs his way up, following the rope, gets up onto the ship.
Yeah, you're a weird looking turtle. You're a weird looking turtle.
He's a bit more, he's a mix between like that and like a regular old snapping turtle. So he's got like tons and tons of little gadgets and pouches slung over his back and his shell. A bunch of different, like he's got a hammer or something back there, or a wrench. And on top of his
artificer?
On top of his very flat head, he's just got a full welding mask that just kind of sits perfectly on top. It doesn't look like it's strapped in or anything, but it looks like it's just slapped on top of his big flat head.
OOC. Artificer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a turtle artificer. He's like, hello.
Pretty sweet.
Hello, my name is Go Mechatork. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
Well, can I have a drag off that pipe here? That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun actually. It's a pipe of smoke and of smoke monsters. I made it myself. Here you go.
All right. Mora takes a pull and then like thinks about it for a second. I assume it's like you sort of imagine whatever comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, it just does whatever it wants.
You choose, yeah.
Oh, I choose. Okay. She thinks for a second, and then a gigantic version of Tag, but like with a horse's head, comes out.
Oh, but it can only be a 1 foot cube in size.
Well, it's proportionally gigantic somehow.
I mean,
you get the impression that it's
You
bigger.
get a giant head Tag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's DK mode Tag, but with a horse head. Well, damn, that's something.
I know, it's a
Answer
pretty
back.
fun little
not sure about that image choice.
Well, I just, I'm having fun with it.
Why a horse?
good one, if I do say so myself. So he's got a very like square head, flat top, flat bottom, big jaw, like a snapping turtle. Yeah.
Jackson's just like, well, what were you doing out there, man?
Oh, I was I needed some materials that were on the shore. I decided while I was out there I could just see what the water was feeling like today. I hopped on out. Next thing I knew, the waves were getting a little strong and I was pulled out a little too far. I was gonna get back eventually, but yeah, whatever, you know.
You know you're miles out, right?
Oh, have I really been reading that long?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Must be a good book, I take it.
Oh, that's absolutely fascinating. It's about the clockwork organization and like the theory about what goes into how clocks and the gears all shift together in like those massive 40-foot tall clock towers.
I normally just look at the sun.
That's so like a century ago, man. You got to get to Prime City.
Man.
That's where it's all at. That's where all
I
the
just
good
picture
stuff's
this
happening.
giant turtle. That's so old school, man.
The
Give
turtle,
it the time, bro.
the turtle says to the human.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, what's up, modern turtle?
Yeah, he's just doing his thing.
So, where are you from? What shore did you come off of?
We're what are we? We're in Harass, right? Where are we?
You picked him up like over here.
Oh, I was just in the beaches, forests offside Ellis Laura somewhere. Some materials are hard to find, you know?
Good materials are hard to find these days.
Well, what a coincidence, because we're headed back there. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I was just I was gonna go somewhere eventually, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's a good thing you picked me up. I appreciate that, though. Makes my trip a little bit less work-intensive.
I don't know, you didn't look like you were working too hard.
Yeah, but I would have had to work to go back.
Right. So what would you have just like kept up on your back and just backstroke the whole way, or
My arms don't go that far back.
so how would you paddle back?
I'm a turtle. It's swimming is not too hard for us.
You'd have gotten your book all wet though.
I've got plenty of pouches that are water safe enough. Sometimes they get leaks in them though.
Well, you're definitely free to ride with us back to.
I appreciate it. My name's Go. What is your all names?
What is your all names?
Ah,
Yes.
Yeah. What is your all names?
I'm Trevor McGovern.
McGovern. Is
Yes,
that right?
Trevor McGovern, the captain of this ship. And don't let anybody tell you differently.
Pleasure.
Well, all of my names are Jackson Fields.
All of them?
That's all of them.
Okay. Cool. It's simple. I like it.
My name's Tagrin, but everyone just calls me Tag. You're really tall.
He's only like 5'10".
I'm only like 3, so I just say that to I just say that to everybody I meet.
Yeah.
You're really
that's
tall.
Mora,
Fair little one.
Mora look over at Tag and like flash like a hand sign that has come to mean like hop up on your shoulders. Like,
Just
come on,
like clamber my way
come
up.
on.
Hey!
See,
No,
you're tall.
not anymore.
You're tall now. Look at that.
Hey, now you're pretty tall. You're above my head now.
Yeah.
Do you
Thanks,
like
Mark.
my metal plate? I thought of the idea myself. It's for protection when you're working with heat.
I reach out and like knock my knuckles on it.
Clang, clang, clang.
Yes, actually, that's pretty great.
Well, it's like I'm there.
Hmm?
It's like I'm there.
That Foley work.
Clang, clang.
Clang, clang, clang. Is there something you were like doing besides just looking for materials? Or are you trying to?
Not really, no. I was just kind of wandering, doing my thing. You know,
Quite literally
finding-
going with the flow.
Quite literally going with the flow, yes. Well,
Yeah.
Do you have a place you call home?
Way north right now. I was born in Prime City, actually. Atched? I guess no. That term
For those who are unaware, Prime City is a city of gnomes and halflings that is very tech forward.
I
And
assume
that's also
where
like
was
a large
the
city
Transformers
that
lived.
I saw in the dreams, right?
Huh?
That's also the city we saw in the dreams, right?
No.
No. Which one was that?
You saw Illisalora.
That's right.
Kyle, did we ever decide where my monastery was going to be?
Up your butt.
Probably.
It's fine. I was just wondering.
Monastery.
I had picked a place. I just don't remember what I had picked, and I don't know if it's important at the moment. So
It's not. I just was wondering if it was near Prime City, so I would be able to say like, "Oh yeah, that is pretty far," or some shit. But doesn't matter.
You guys have the last time you heard of Prime City was the necromancer from Haraz. His daughter was being taken to Prime City by the necromantic group that he was a part of.
Did we
That's
get that
right.
all sorted out?
No, we were debating on whether or not we were going to go save her.
You guys decided to go treasure hunting instead.
So we still have the orb with the dude's soul? Just
No, we gave that back to Gallus, Morley.
Yep.
right.
You gave it to Gallus and said, "Yeah, he's in here. It's your problem now."
This is our.
This is our neutral campaign.
Yeah, this is our morally gray campaign.
We're just gonna like, well, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
You know how Travis's campaign has the heroic oversight guild? We'll just be the oversight guild. And we just like, oops, we didn't see that.
That's
It's right past it.
Hey, you have no idea what you would have been getting into had you followed that. So
That's what she
Yeah, no,
said.
they seemed too strong for us, so we were just like,
Yeah. So, what are you guys headed to Illis Laura for? Actually,
Well, I own the city too, so we're just gonna go.
owner of the entirety of Illis Laura.
Kyle,
Yes.
make him roll deception.
No,
damn it.
no, I got you. I got you covered. Jackson just goes, really?
Yes. Oh, I never told you about it or my real name, because I was trying to keep it low key. But now that we know each other, it's probably best that you understand that I kind of own most of the continent.
Can I roll insight on her?
The continent.
I mean, you can, but you already know the answer.
History. Can I roll history on it?
Yes, you can roll a history check.
Yes. See if Trevor McGavin.
Yeah, nah.
So you know that Illis Laura is run by elves, and this person in front of you is not an elf.
I'm impressed at how well you can hide your elven features.
Especially since she aged 10 years in the last, like, arc. So she's like an aged human now. It's like,
She's like, what, 30 now or something?
no,
I'm 47, I believe, is
she
my.
was
Oh, that's
30
right.
something before.
Yeah.
I'm officially 47. I have an age and everything.
We all talked about trying to make that or reverse that, and we all just kind of went, well,
No, Mora likes being dignified and aged. I mean, Trevor McGavin does.
Trevor McGavin.
Oh, Laura. Okay. No. I'm impressed at how well you hide your elven features.
Well, you know, it's hard with age, but you just sort of shave the ears off, and you snip your pointy boots so no one knows they're curling up, that kind of thing.
You must be
get the
That must
belt
be
hat off.
So painful.
Yeah,
ancient.
it's attached, so you have to kind of cut it loose. But
There's no scarring on the ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I'll learn your real name eventually.
It's more, isn't it?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Jackson, it's
Eventually, now.
Jackson.
Make sure I have it right.
Well, thanks, Jackson. Sounds like me. Sounds a bit more accurate.
Anytime. Just don't ask me directions.
I wander anyway. It doesn't. Who needs directions?
That's a good point.
Exactly.
a few people, especially people assembling furniture from Akaya.
I heard about them.
Yeah, they save all this money by making the people who buy the furniture put it together themselves
I
with these
don't
little
know
like.
about them because they're from Prime City.
Yeah,
pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are some
What?
crafty notes.
I feel like Prime City probably would be like in contest with them because Amazon Prime.
Well,
That was
Amazon still
actually
ships it in
not
a way
my
that you have to put it
inspiration
together
for that
yourselves, I
name.
guess. So
I should have thought of that. Damn.
you go and it's just a bunch of boxes and this huge like there's conveyor belts everywhere where people ride them from place to place.
I'm pretty sure one of the enemy, he goes in quotes, guilds is in Prime City is the one that runs that company.
Oh,
Fantastic stuff, but don't let me say that in front of the guildmates.
you mean the one run by Jeff of Bezos?
No one likes that guy.
Terrible.
God damn it.
Trust
When
me,
it's like
I hear Jeff of Bezos was really
canon
a
into
giant, a dragon in disguise. So he was hoarding so much wealth.
Mhm.
That's
He
what
is a-
happened.
trash person. We do not deal with him. That's for sure. It's a lovely little boat you got, you know?
Kyle's
I do
like, none of this is canon.
You guys talk about them and then never meet them.
Ugh. Well, it is lovely. Lovely little ship.
So, what all do you make? Do you make weapons? Just weapons, or what do you do? What do you make?
What do I do? I make anything and everything. Specifically, I like making little friends that can hurt or protect me.
Oh,
Not hurt me. Sorry, hurt others or protect me.
I mean, I'm sure some failed experiments have hurt you in some way.
That's why I got the clank, clank, clank.
Right. Why are you still so mean to these guys?
It's only been a day.
They're completely intimidated. They stay below deck. They don't even bother trying to introduce themselves.
Poor guys.
Do you have any of these little friends with you? Can we see?
I can just let me whip one up. He reaches into a few bags. He grabs
Clearly
like a
deeper than they appear.
yeah. There's like there's some space in there, and he goes let me grab. He grabs a piece here, a piece there. He like stacks them all in a little tripod. Brings out a like flint and steel. That's like the ancient ones. That's like circular. That sparks. Brings out one of those. Grabs like a little stone, and he tries to like get a little like weld going so they all stick together. Little very minor stuff, and then like stacks on little wood on top. Does a little like bit of woodworking so it like the mechanisms all connect together. He does this remarkably fast, by the way. Like he's just
Tag's
set
just
up.
standing way too close and like hopping a little bit next to him, going, "How you doing that? How you doing that? How you doing that? How you doing
He
that?"
sets up his protector's turret. It's got like a little tree basically on top that's like sort of like puffing out a little bit of smoke that just engulfs the nearby area and then dissipates. And then a few moments later it does it again and it settles out.
So it like heals us.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's a little healing turret.
That's
It's a wooden metal base and a little wooden top that looks like a tree.
that was a
Neat.
little tingly. Ooh.
I know, but it feels good, you know? Getting that incense smell going on. It does smell a little bit like incense.
Tag stands like right over where the smoke comes out and gets
Oh, I
a burst of it right in the face. Yeah.
Ugh. No, you don't want to breathe it directly in like that. Sorry.
That burns the nostrils.
It does. But yeah, out of character, I can set up a flamethrower, I can set up the protector turret, and I can set up a little ballista.
Flamethrower.
Yeah, I can set up a flamethrower.
That's super cool.
I know.
Love it.
Sweet.
So, as you guys chat and discuss and meet your current new boatmate who's getting a free ride, you end up making your way back to this Laura. You dock. I do forget what the intention was once you guys got on shore as far as what you were going to do with the boat.
I don't think it was discussed.
Well, it's our boat now.
It is definitely your boat.
Maybe we hire on.
Where's
Aaron
Owen?
Chun?
So, what I'd like to do is
Oh no, I don't like the way he's smiling about this.
I'm going to send Amon and Chun to go register it as our boat.
Mhm.
but I don't know what name to tell them to register it under. Trevor McGavin. And they're just going to deal with it.
It's called the Trevor McGavin.
No, that's the name of
the captain.
Yes.
Oh,
What should we
okay.
name the boat?
Trevor McGavin's boat.
No, we're not naming it that.
We don't have to get super in detail, like role playing wise. We can just. I just want to make sure that we have some consistency here.
Call it the Squalor, but instead of like Squalor with an O, Squalor with an E. So
Squealer?
no, Squalor.
It's the squealer.
We put little whistles at the top, so every time we're going, it's just like
Oh,
No,
oh
got it.
kazoos.
we call it the Joey Wheeler.
I'm like,
No.
yeah.
wait, dragon.
All right, listen, Amon. Make sure you have it on paper. It's the Joey Wheeler, okay?
God damn it.
Shit.
Captained by Trevor McGavin.
How about
You guys
the
suck.
Joe Wheeler?
The Joe Wheeler? Well, we can call this Joe Wheeler, but fully it is the Joey Wheeler.
All right.
Jay Wheeler?
The big wheel.
What is it, Travis McWhat?
Trevor McGavin.
Trevor.
Trevor McGavin.
Captain Trevor McGavin to you.
Captain Trevor. Captain Mr. Trevor McGavin.
Typing it out, so I've got record of it.
Captain
Oh.
Trevor Dr. McGavin, sir. Esquire.
Both things are taken care of. You're officially registered.
Under an imaginary person.
Yep. Under a completely fake person. So, what are you guys heading off to do now? Now that we're here on the shore.
Well, I did my part. The rest is up to you guys.
I give Amon and Chun,
Silver.
but I don't have any, so I have 3 silver pieces. I give them 10 gold apiece to just keep up with the boat while we're doing whatever we're doing. So just
say-
like
All right, we'll stay here and we'll be ready to go whenever you guys need.
that works.
You better be ready whenever we need. If
Who the
something
hell
happens,
is shooting a gun in this wind? Anyway, sorry.
if something happens,
That's
We need
the
to be able to
concern
leave.
of wind.
at a moment's notice, all right? I need you on
Moment's notice, you got it.
All right. If I come back here and you're not like at the wheel ready to go, then you're done. Iron some of
Understood, Captain.
All right, what's our plan here?
I
As you
believe
guys
investigate my dream.
discuss the dream that Jackson was about
You
to
almost
tell
called him Marcus.
No, I don't
Trevor.
Trevor.
Everybody's Trevor.
I'm Trevor. You're Trevor?
I'm the Trev. He's the
He,
Trev.
she,
She's the
it.
Trev. We're all Trev, yeah.
You guys start walking into the city, trying to, maybe find a tavern to start at or a bar or something to like grab drinks. All of a sudden, in the road, this
Spider.
hole and just falls down, and this whole section, a couple
Oh, there's a map.
100 yards in front of you, fall down. And as it does so, you see 3 white, semi-translucent spiders.
And a
just
very
climb
large
out of this
woman with very big breasts.
Shh. There's spiders. I do notice the
I know,
woman
but
with
her
breasts.
boobs are so fucking big. She doesn't have feet.
I like how you definitely, absolutely just got fucking red shirts from Star Trek.
Okay,
Oh.
please. There is a
These-
limited library of free assets. Give me
Thank you. From the guy who's definitely used the same assets I have.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. These 3 white and semi-translucent spiders crawl out from this hole in the ground, and you start hearing a siren go off in the background as these spiders start attacking random people on the street.
Oh.
Well,
Yep.
turns out it was a very quick.
It's combat time.
Can I get the right character, Kyle?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we'll want to take.
I wasn't sure if you were going to be in this one or not, so I wasn't sure.
Is the boat still within view, or have we walked significantly into the city?
You've walked
Quit fucking with them on and shun!
like 5 or 10 minutes into the city, so you're
Okay.
a little ways off.
They probably can't see me. That's fine.
All right, I gotta figure out whose tokens aren't being used here. Jackson.
Big old 3.
Well, I
You
got
turn around and Roy's gone, by the way.
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, he was afraid of spiders, wasn't he?
It was a drow.
I think that's.
Well, that's very racist of you.
I mean, he was kind of racist towards me.
He's got purple skin, so he likes spiders. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, he hated me because I was a kobold.
Well, just
Oh,
because
he's absolutely
doesn't mean you
racist.
have
Let's
to be
not forget, he's a racist.
No, I know, but still, I'm pretty sure he said at some point that he like hung out with people that had spiders.
Oh yeah, he was absolutely fine with spiders.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive we had that discussion.
Okay, listen, he's not here, so he cannot defend himself.
You're right.
That's
Also,
why I'm defending.
That right.
One thing I forgot to mention, like one of his whole character beats, is that he's super shaky all the time. Just like he's got super shaky hands, and then the moment he starts tinkering, it's just whoom, super clean, super like precise movements.
Sweet.
Because his dex is 7. You don't need dexterity when you don't use it for your armor class.
My token is still so small.
Accurate.
Yeah, we need to fix that at some point.
I know it's accurate, but I'm also a little hard to tap sometimes.
That's fair.
Tell me about it.
I will say the one thing.
Oh my
about-
god. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You have to pay like $6 or like $6 a month for using for token, like for making tokens on a Hero Forge. So it doesn't give you automatic transparent background anymore.
Well, that's rude.
Well,
I
I mean, still though, that's pretty easily done in
I was
like
like-
Photoshop or something. But
Yeah, I like made this token, and for some reason, I'm looking back at myself going, Kyle, why didn't you just make it transparent like you were supposed to?
That's why I gave you
I left the background there, but I just made
background.
it smaller.
That's why I gave you the clean blue background.
I think I'll go make a colored token of tag.
Yeah, you can even like still edit the old ones you had and just slap color on them.
I don't know if I saved tag.
Actually, I
Yes.
still have it, so I can give. Oh, you mean in Hero Forge?
Yeah.
I like your bio page image of him, Ian. It's very funny.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I gotta see that.
It's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Is he a good guy, Greg?
Ah, that's a creepy turtle.
I know, the turtle pages, like, they were super creepy looking. So, use your imagination and take the picture of the Mata Mata turtle and the regular old snapping turtle and smack them together.
Actually, you look like I don't know if you've caught up to the Halloween episode of Critical Role, but you look like Travis's costume.
His Orly costume.
Is he early? I have to,
Just
that's my
kidding, that
next
makes
one I have to watch.
I did see the costume. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
The costumes are so bad.
There was
I mean,
a
they're
map-
good, but they're bad. Also, Mauritius was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And Matt's costumes are always absolutely killer. That man goes so
Oh, yeah.
hard on
No, for sure.
Halloween.
he knows his
Okay.
friends.
I just like how he couldn't possibly move his eyebrows like the entire time.
Mhm. Like
But
every
Andy's
Halloween
usually so
costume he has.
expressive with them.
Didn't
I
the
think he
same
can move
thing
them
happen?
okay with Gerald.
No, maybe he couldn't move his
He
shoulders or
defeated
his
them.
body.
Yeah, he was
No,
just
but he
kind of
could
like,
still move his eyebrows.
Yeah. And then he did a Victor one, right? Those are the three.
yeah.
Yeah.
This spider attacks this woman,
Gosh darn
Uh,
spiders.
and she's on the ground. She's
Yeah.
probably
Probably.
Rude. I like how Kyle's like, they're not shutting up, so I'm just gonna start saying they're attacking.
I mean, yeah,
We're all
nothing
waiting
is
for you
going to
anyway.
happen if I don't press things forward here. So
Pretty much how you have to do it. Yeah.
You were the next in line for combat.
this guy goes over here and attacks a guard. Yes, the red shirt is a guard.
Oh no, the guards! Whatever will we do? What happened
Yep.
to the character page?
That's a hit, but the guard is still standing.
Does someone else still have my page open right now? Because I can't get to my character sheet.
No.
I do not have your character sheet open. What do you mean you can't get to it?
It's just black. It's just white. I mean, it's white. It's not giving me anything.
Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't have it open.
It's in everybody's journal, and you're at control.
I'm just gonna reload roll 20.
Next level, I'm definitely taking some range spells. Tired of being out of range.
Your character sheet's fine for me, so.
Okay, I'll just reload. That'll probably work. Yep, alright.
This spider is going to go over here and attack this beggar. Oh, no, it's not his turn yet. I'm sorry. It is Go's turn.
Aha! This is the highest I can possibly roll for initiation, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait,
Rolled a nat
hold on.
20.
Tag, what's your dex? You have a high dex. You should be going first.
My dex is +4.
Yeah, you should be going first.
Okay.
In the event of a tie, the higher dex goes.
Is this lady like dead down here for sure?
This one?
The one at the bottom, yeah.
She is laying on the ground
Okay.
and not moving that you can see. You don't know if she's dead or if she's just knocked out.
Okay, well. Hang on, let me just see the distance. How do I check that without switching? It's X? I press X or something? No, there's no way I could reach that one. Okay. Well, I mean, technically I could. All right. Sorry. I am going to. My dash is my run is 40. Speed is 40. So I'm going to go to right there.
Yay, monks.
Monks. And I'm going to start wailing on this spider with my new Hellfire Quarterstaff.
Oh, no.
Ah.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I didn't put any of the spell information in. I just put which spells I picked.
Well, I'm going to use Flurry of Blows.
Do it.
Damn! What the fuck? I am changing my color.
You're a little unsure of what this is and how it's acting the way it is. And so you try to go for like certain predictions, but it seems to not be where you expect it to be, and you miss all three strikes.
Cool. Cool. All right.
Anything else, or is that it?
That's my action, bonus action, and movement. That's all I got.
Go.
He's gonna pull out he's got a little like backpack. He pulls out some like toy treads, slaps them on the ground, takes out some of that wood, builds one of his turrets, sets it up as like the force cannon, slaps the little crystal in the top, and goes, "All right, little buddy, here we go." He places it on the ground, and it just starts moving forward as a little tank. I make my force ballista, and I would attack this spider here once he's in range. I use my bonus action to move it, I believe. As part of the same, I can take I take an action to create the cannon,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can take a bonus action to make it attack and move it 15 feet if it has legs.
If it has legs.
Yeah, I can choose whether it has legs or not.
This one
So-
had legs, though, right?
It has legs. It's got little treads. So he's gonna move it 15 feet forward, and
Can
it's
you
gonna
move it
attack
or no?
this spider. I can't move that little box now. Do you want me to make the box?
Yes, go ahead and make a box on that location, whatever color you want. But it misses.
Darn. All right, so we got a box. So it would take a shot. It misses, and then nothing else happens. That is my turn, my action, and my bonus.
That spider moves here to attack this beggar. It actually the beggar's more versed in combat than I expected, and dodges out of the way. And you
Accurate.
see this one woof, disappear.
What?
Nora.
Holy shit.
Well, Mora is going to not be sure about what to do. Honestly, she's still a little in awe of that cute little turret tank that just came out of nowhere, basically. So she's gonna like walk up here. Let's see here. I think I can go this far.
I'm sorry if you hear the weather.
Is it windy?
It's windy and rainy.
Can't
Yeah.
hear anything. Not
Okay.
on my side, at least.
Yeah, no, it's pretty quiet. She's gonna walk up to that very buxom lady, be like, "You should probably get out here, but maybe later we can get out." And then she's going to call over to Tag. Hey, do better. Give you some bardic inspiration.
Very inspiring. I will definitely do that.
You're welcome.
I love it. All right. Bardic inspiration there. Moving over to Jackson.
Jackson.
Just to use on a bad roll, basically. Is it attack rolls and saving throws, or is it just saving throws? Or
Jackson is going to bonus action turn into a dire wolf,
Holy man, look at you go.
and his speed is 50.
I want to play a druid that turns into animals that look like Pokemon. Just like,
Go, Squirtle!
Squirtle!
So I'm going to run up there and then use my action to attack. 20.
You've got direwolf stats, I assume.
Yes, I got it. So a bite attack. Do I get advantage? So I have pack tactics. If at least... Wait, the wolf has advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet. Would the homeless guy be considered an ally?
Well, in this case, it's a guard.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say that, yes, you recognize that the guard is an ally. It's a very loose term of ally in this case, but it is an ally.
Are you saying
Yeah.
supportive of LGBTQ people?
So, yes.
For all this guy knows, he might think I'm an enemy too, but if I attack the spider, I think he'll get it. This dire wolf just came around the corner out of nowhere.
That's a good point. You're not working together really yet. So I would say you don't
So
have
that-
to yet.
He'll probably feel better about you once you start asking for directions as a direwolf.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least I didn't ask to count the unconscious lady as pack tactics.
That does hit.
Cool. It does 2d6 plus 3.
Hooray! One of us can hit things.
14 damage. If the target is a creature,
Omelette du,
it must succeed.
omelette du damage.
It must succeed on a DC 13 Strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Numbers.
I don't know
Oh,
how prone a spider can get, but
because you pounced or something, or
I mean, it's just the bite attack.
oh,
it's just
okay.
like-
Werewolves are big. Big boys.
It critically failed.
So he's prone.
Oh, he's just prone. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's it. Get down, you spider,
You
weirdo.
take a bite in its leg, and you have so much mass and momentum that while biting, you throw it, and it ends up flipping onto its back.
Suck it. And that's it for me.
All right, so the guard here is going to attack, as it is.
Oh, he should have advantage, right?
Well, he doesn't have pack tactics.
No, it's prone.
Oh,
Melee
yes,
attacks on a prone.
He has advantage.
And autocrit. No. Autocrit?
No, I think that's unconscious people.
Right.
He does manage to land a hit.
Bam. You're welcome. Now we're working together.
And does 4 points of damage. And that is his turn. Mora, that woman gives you odd looks, but she bolts off.
That's about right.
I watch her leave.
Jesus.
It's not as good as the front view.
There's a disappointed sigh, but Mora turns back to the combat, ready to fight.
And this is why I wanted my desk against the heater. It's warm on my toesies.
Ooh.
That woman starts taking off. That woman is making death saving throws.
Oh no!
Yeah.
This guy who had gotten knocked over by the spiders crawling out. No, actually, he got knocked out by that. That's why he's on the ground. This guy starts taking off this way.
Run, people.
Run, Forrest! Run!
And that's pretty much all of the bystanders. We move on to face spider number 1. Is going to turn to tag.
Hey!
Does a 15 hit?
No.
You avoid being bitten.
Yay.
But as it misses biting you, it
It misses a biting you.
poof disappears.
What the fuck?
Did you not hear me?
What the fuck?
I said do better.
I can't help it if it disappears.
Do better.
This one is going to get up from being prone, and it is going to try to attack you, Jack. Actually, it's going to try to finish off the guard,
Bastard.
and it is successful in knocking the guard out with another bite.
No. I needed you for pack tactics.
My pack tactics.
Random guard number 3.
And poof.
That's a true statement, Laura.
It was Hugh
In my,
Jackman.
in my head, it sounds more like Hugh Jackman, but
No, okay.
Yeah,
That is a joke.
Tag, it is your turn.
Is it? So I don't see that spider in front of me. Obviously, did I feel it or anything? Did I? So
Nope.
it just vanished.
It just vanishes.
Okay. Well then, first thing I'm going to do is step right where it was, and
Give me
yeah, I
that.
do have one. I'm going to feed a potion of healing to that lady.
Okay, yeah.
As my action.
Totally.
Totally saved that lady's life.
Yeah.
What happened?
You got bit by a spider, and it didn't turn you into a superhero.
Ah! And then she gets up and just starts.
Yeah, run. Yeah, run.
Yeah.
So that was my action. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move up over here. How's this guy looking? I don't have any more healing potions or anything, so. Just wondering.
He seems like he's dead.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah. So I don't see any enemies, right?
Nope. All the enemies have vanished.
So yeah, Tag just stands there in the middle of the square, looks around, and goes, "The fuck!" And that's it.
Go. It is your turn.
He's gonna stumble forward.
What's your speed?
30. He's just really not dexterous. Like he hobbles a little bit, running around. He hobbles a little bit. He's got his big shell and a ton of bullshit on his back.
He did say he was like a snapping turtle, and they're pretty quick buggers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's going to cast Fairy Fire. I can't actually click the button because I don't have it. But he's gonna cast Fairy Fire in a
I think it's a square.
I believe it's a square.
Cube.
I think 20 feet, if I remember correctly.
60 feet range, 20-foot area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube. So he's gonna toss it like
Yeah, go ahead and draw the cube.
Draw the cube.
Is that a 20? No, that's not it.
Should be 4.
Yeah, it should be a 4x4.
The DM to Google something.
Fur.
He's gonna slap it right there.
The answer is no, Kyle.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Can I smite all my players at once?
How many divine smites does it
I
take to
think
kill?
Brad knows what conundrum I'm in.
Some sort of like
Are
they're
they
real, but they're still there, and it's a
You'll find out later. Okay, so you've moved, you cast your spell. Anything else?
What is the result of my spell? Before I can do my bonus action?
Nothing appears in front of you.
Okay.
You
Then
try to illuminate this area and nothing happens.
he's just gonna call his little turret towards him. It's gonna move 15 feet. And then he's just gonna pat it on the head. That's my turn.
Moore is going to move up to the hull there.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
As all of a sudden, poof, one that was attacking the homeless man appears on top of that dead body right in front of you, Tag.
Yeah.
Does a 23 hit?
No.
10 points of damage.
10 points?
And make a Constitution saving throw.
Here it is.
Jinx.
Poison.
Did you say 10 points of damage?
Yes.
Ow. Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's
Even if I rolled a 6, that would be a 13. That wouldn't be enough to pass anyway, would it?
Yes.
It would be?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me try. My bardic inspiration.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Haha, you can do it.
I probably shouldn't have told you, but I'm going to tell you.
No.
That is still not enough. You take 16 points of poison damage.
I'm down to 10 hit points.
Ow.
Yeah, that's quick.
Well, I'm a monk.
It is. I'm going to move him to the map layer. Okay, now it is your turn, Mora.
Excellent. I'm so glad I don't have to spend my turn looking into a hole, because that's what I was going to do. Instead, I'm going to attack in my excellent style of one sword attack, and then
That does not hit.
another dagger attack, and then
That does hit.
another sword attack.
You do a total of 14 points of damage with a dagger and sword attack.
I'm also going to, I'm going to just use it because I want to. I'm going to use one of my flourishes to do an extra bardic die worth of damage. Extra 4 damage.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You see that you've carved one deep wound that seems to be gushing some sort of green liquid out of the backside of the spider, and just another long cut that's got a slower trickle to the blood.
And I think, that's all I can do in my turn.
Jackson.
So the guy's like dead next to me.
He's knocked out next to you.
What's that?
He is dying.
Dying. Okay.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna stay there, hold my action, and hope that it comes back. And if it comes back, I'm gonna attack it.
Alrighty. Holding an attack action. Mora, out of nowhere, right behind you, a phase spider appears.
Yeah, right.
I don't believe an 8 hits.
It doesn't.
You managed to escape the gnarly attack of this odd spider. Jackson, all of a sudden in front of you, a spider appears.
I got him.
Does
Oh,
it now
man.
get fairy fired?
I don't know. It didn't when you cast it. And
Okay, only when the spell is cast.
I've never had to deal with it this way before.
Yeah, it's only when the spell is cast, according to the. It says any creature in the area when the spell is cast is outlined at 11.
No. You can delete your square.
By square.
A 10 does not hit it, Jackson.
Well, then that's all I got.
But that's okay, because it doesn't hit you back either.
All right, cool.
Tag.
All right. Ow. And I'm gonna start a swinging again. Hellfire quarterstaff.
8 hits.
Hold on 1 second. I have advantage because Mora is within 5 feet of it. Just to make sure. Oh, look! Almost the exact same thing.
Yep. I'll give you the bonus damage point for it.
Yay! And then I will... I'll do my one unarmed strike. Wait, hang on. Is it bonus action? Hang on. Let me see. No, that'll be my bonus action. So... Sorry, I'm still not 100%. That's also a bonus action. Okay. So I will use a key point. Well, actually, no, I won't. I'm just going to do my unarmed strike, my single unarmed strike against it as well.
Alrighty.
Punchy, punchy, punch.
How do you want to do this?
Yay! So Tag like pulls away from the fangs, like, ow! And then it takes the Hellfire Staff, just swings it up and just smashes it on its head so that the legs go, and then I just like follow that up by lifting the staff up, and as I lift it up, just kicking with a foot, just like, so it flips over and like onto its back and is like curling up right next to Mora, and I look at her and go, "Is that better?"
Yes, I think so.
Ow.
You've earned a drink at least.
Yay! That's my action and bonus action. So that's it.
Go.
He's gonna be like, all right, now there's things to hit. He's gonna point his finger, which is like holding like his wrench. He's just gonna point the wrench at the.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge my machine gun.
Oh no, you don't even know. He's gonna hold his wrench and he's gonna cast catapult.
Oh.
What?
I'm gonna cast catapult.
Nice.
What is catapult? That spell?
Yeah.
Spell.
What's with your spells showing up weird?
I don't have them actually entered in. I forgot to
Gotcha.
like if I hit catapult.
I see.
Yeah.
Does the spider weigh 1 to 5 pounds?
No, he's throwing the wrench.
Oh. Okay.
So it has to make a dex saving throw,
Yeah.
and if it does, it stops moving.
Yeah, the wrench stops moving.
Oh, and it'll take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
I like how they had to put that in there because people were probably like, "Oh, well, if it doesn't stop, then it just punches a hole in whatever I did, and they're dead."
I feel like they could have worded it more normally.
Yeah.
You know, like if it hits, it stops. Like I don't know. It sounds weird.
Okay, so it avoids your wrench, and your wrench goes flying into the market cart here, and you just see a of cabbages just.
And then just gonna go, all right, little buddy, you hit him.
No, my city's cabbages.
If there was somebody around to scream my cabbages, there would be, but everybody has left already.
You can hear it.
Maybe it's the boob lady. Maybe she runs that stand.
Maybe it is the boob lady. She'll know. Either way.
She probably advertises with her cabbages, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so you hit, it does the 5 damage, and it pushes it 5 feet away?
It pushes it 5 feet away.
Alrighty. 5 feet backwards.
It gets hit like a little like
Wait, which one did you throw it at, Ian?
this one. That was my intent.
My bad.
It was my intent for this one. So it would probably bonk against this tree over here.
Yeah, it would have flown way further past.
All right, sitting by the tree.
There we go. Okay. That phase 5. That brings us to Mora's turn.
That bring an opportunity attack for Jackson. Or no, we already used his reaction this. No, because it's a new turn, right?
If being forced out doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it tries to turn and run, you get it, but
If it gets pushed out, doesn't. Gotcha.
yeah.
Nope.
All right. Well, first, Mora is going to look over to Tag, be like, "I feel like you need this," and say some gibberish, but that gibberish is healing gibberish.
Oh, it's the
Oh, the healing.
Gibberish is my favorite kind of gibberish.
Yes. And then she's going to turn around to this other spider and be like, "Oh, I'm so tired of these fucking things. Just die already."
I'm tired of these motherfucking spiders on my motherfucking town.
All right. 8 does not hit.
Yeah, I assumed. Well, that's my whole turn. Although Mora is going to like sidle around and take a position on the other side of the spider. And that's it.
Gotcha. Give Tag some space. Jackson.
I will step up and fight him again. Damn it!
Still doesn't hit.
That's all I got.
Spider monkey.
Nothing else?
I mean, not really.
Alrighty. Sorry, 1 second. Moving on. More of the spider in front of you is going to try to bite you, but it fails. It goes for your foot, but you pull it back fast enough, and it bites into the ground. And it seems to be stuck. And it's like trying to pull its mouth out from the ground. And
It just rolled a nat one, didn't it?
yeah.
Mora just like
Bonus action for the turn.
Mora just like chokes on her and spit, laughing at it.
Let's see. A 20 should hit Jackson.
Pretty much, yeah.
Take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Into the dire wolf. Dire wolf.
Do I need a con save or something?
Yep, con save.
So my con is +2. $14.
You do save, you do not get poisoned.
Hooray!
But
It disappears.
it disappears.
It disappears.
Every time.
Tag.
You know what I'm gonna do? I hop over this dead body,
And make a new one.
make a new one. I swing my staff. First one hits. Yeah, that was not supposed to be 2. I just keep forgetting to hit advantage. There's that, and then I am going to use a key point again to do 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
Tiny Fits of Fury.
The Hellfire's quarterstaff. Is that just meant to be for advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to hit the advantage thing before I rolled the first one. I just want to make sure I didn't roll that 20 in the second.
6 7 -9. It is looking weak. You certainly beat it up quite a bit.
Okay, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Go.
He's gonna go. Oh man, now I have to go grab my freaking wrench. Points at the one over here.
That
And,
is me. That is what Tag is doing.
Wait, do you have more than one wrench?
No. He goes, God damn it! I'll have to go grab that in a minute. He goes,
Oh,
fuck.
okay.
He will cast Ray of Frost, which I have the stats for it somewhere.
That's a spell attack, I believe. So
I believe so. Yeah.
I wish I had stunning strike.
Roll. It's what? In plus intelligence?
I don't know.
Or D20?
It's not my job to know.
It's plus 6 from everything. Okay. No, god damn it.
It's what, proficiency plus intelligence or something?
Yeah. Your sheet might have it baked in, at least a spell attack, like a clicker. Should be just above where your spells are.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay, you hit either way, so go ahead and roll your 1d8 cold damage.
Nice.
7. It's not quite dead yet, but
All right,
it's looking real bad.
Real frosty.
Yeah. All right.
Your jokes are just as good as Claptrap's.
I strive to be as good as him someday.
Did we lose Ian?
Yeah.
He's typing.
Maybe he lost power with the storm.
Oh, the little guy attacks.
God damn it, the little dude attacks.
Welcome back, Ian.
There you go.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. So he like gives a tap to the crystal with his Allen wrench. The other wrenches he has. He's got a whole bunch of tools back there. Goes
Allen wrenches.
and it just goes. He kind of like the turret does a flip because the force is so strong this time. Does a little flip onto its treads, backflip,
Well, that little thing is adorable.
and his head blows up. The creature's head.
Green guts fly all over Mora.
Oh, sorry about that, Mora.
She sort of waves it off, like, "Oh, can't be mad at that little thing. Look at him."
I know, right?
Hey, is there a chance you could make me one of those? No, we'll do it later.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Just before Mora's turn, because I can't
Good
have
boy.
it.
Go ahead.
Out from the hole
Woo!
comes
Whoa!
this large spider body,
Mommy
Wait.
phone.
this dark elven looking body up top.
This is not a rider. This is a single being.
This is a singular being.
Oh,
It's not a rider. It's a drider.
I thought you were gonna say the spider.
Why would I say spider? That's silly.
Thanks, Brad. Good point.
It's the dreaded dreader! Drat!
All right.
At the end of
Da-da. Mora, it is your turn.
Well, she turns from being awed and delighted by the little ballista to this giant monstrosity. Why don't you a pretty one? She'll walk up to Tag and sort
She
of
responds to you and says, "Yes, I am."
I don't like that.
and also apparently you don't get sarcasm. She'll pat Tag on the head, just sort of like a neat little pat, and as she does, you feel sort of this wave of magical inspiration sort of rocket through your body, and I'm casting heroism on both of us.
Wow.
5 temporary hit points to the both of you.
Yeah, and you're also immune to being frightened.
Hooray!
So that was my action, and then I'm going to just sort of step up to her and put my hands on my hips and just sigh. That'll be my turn.
Just before your turn here, Jackson, you do see that spider
Oh, good.
appear before you.
All right. Fingers crossed. Chomp.
Hey, you hit.
Nom nom.
Nine
Munch,
damage.
munch, 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 munch.
Perfect amount of damage you needed. How do you want to do this?
I want a munch. Squawk.
Yeah, so as the giant brown dire wolf, he shows up, and I just get over it and chomp down onto like the middle of its back and just like shake it back and forth until it stops moving.
Good dog.
And let me double check something. If I'm trying to remember if canceling my beast shape is a bonus.
I think it's a bonus action.
You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action. Okay, it is a bonus action. Yeah, I'm at the end of my turn. I'm going to turn back into myself.
Alrighty. As you do, you see these two people jogging down the street coming towards you guys.
Oh.
These two up here.
One looks like he's going magic first.
You see a very old elven gentleman, and like he almost looks like he's like human in some of his features, and like he's kind of crouched over, white hair parted in the center that frames his face. He looks very old, but he's elven, and it's like, that's weird. He looks old, but he's an elf.
Yeah.
And then you see a darker-haired woman with him in very nice armor. I'm trying to remember the colors. I think it's a green tone and blue, some like teals and stuff to like tie the two together real nice. And she's got a very nice looking sword and shield in hand. And you hear the older gentleman say, "Allow me first." And he puts up his hand, and a glowing teal aura emanates. And being so close, Jackson, you can feel it while he's just charging it up. And then he releases this sunlight spell at this drow creature, but
Great.
Kamehameha.
incredibly powerful, and just goes right into her, and just like evaporates into like dust and nothing.
Wait, how dare I just wasted a. Oh,
I mean, it felt pretty good.
well, I guess that was worth it then.
Also, I'm kind of glad I was as tall as one of those things, half of its legs.
Once we're out of combat, Jackson will turn and cast Cure Wounds on the guard next to me. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know if you were rolling death saves, but it was only like a turn or two.
It was 2 turns, so yeah, you managed to bring him back.
I just lost sound. Why did I do
that? Thank you, stranger. Where did that wolf go?
The wolf was all in your head.
I hear the real wolf was the friends made along the way.
Go will be like, all right, thanks, little dude. He'll like pick him up by the treads, pop out the crystal, put it away, and like put all the pieces away in all the many backpacks that he's got slung over his shoulders.
Oh, I hope he'll be sticking around longer.
We'll be back later. Don't worry about it. Those crystals are plenty easy to recharge.
As you guys are kind of going over and taking in the battlefield. These two finely dressed people who have just entered late into the combat here approach the one dead one in front of you, Jackson, and say, the older gentleman says, "Oh, looks like we have you to thank for taking care of some of these for us."
Yes, we just got here, and these spiders were being real mean to everybody.
They are quite mean, aren't they?
Is
Pardon,
this a
pardon,
normal
but-
problem? Does this happen a lot?
You wouldn't believe. Apologies. My name is Patriarch Sanev Cranellis, and he bows.
Jackson gives a bow back and just out of respect and just goes, "My name is Jackson Fields."
Pleasure to meet you, Jackson. This is Holy Commander Nelia Synth, and she bows. This is good work out here, Jackson. You and your companions here seem to have done quite a good job.
Yeah, things turned around pretty quick. Thanks for dealing with that thing.
You are quite welcome. We have an issue with Loth and her followers quite often in this city, as they don't like us very much up here, enjoying the sun as we do. And he just kind of like stops, smiles, and is like closed eyes, looking up at the sun, just enjoying
Jackson-
himself for the moment.
Praise the sun.
Jackson like
I was just like,
follows his eye line and just like turns and then does the same thing.
Probably wander
Tag
over.
looks at both of them, and then over at the woman, and he's like, should we do that?
Jackson,
Go.
as
He
you
walks past. Is going to get his wrench. Doesn't even acknowledge anything. He's like focused on
while you're trying to pass him, you notice all of a sudden, it's a sunny day, but all of a sudden this one beam of light enshrouds Jackson. And it is almost blinding that he's just enveloped in light, and this like beam of light is shining upon him in the middle of this sunny day. And you hear Santa says, "Is it really time? Is he the one?" And
I'm gonna say Jackson's. His eyes are still closed. He's looking up still.
yeah, you don't notice a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I think Jackson fell asleep.
like a kitten in a sun patch.
So goes,
When I open my eyes, can I tell? Am I like? Do I
You
just
open your
blink?
eyes and
You have the worst sunburn ever.
Like, Scott, it got
you notice
right.
everybody looking at you, and you notice that it's right around you, and you're kind of glowing yourself just a little bit.
He takes a step to the
Oh, you're
side.
pregnant.
Yeah, it
Takes a
follows
step
you.
okay. Uh-huh.
Senev goes, "I think we've finally found our chosen one."
Can I? Mora doesn't go for this kind of bullshit. So
Uh-huh.
can I roll an insight check on just that general attitude?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna mess around with any chosen one.
You can't just let me be the chosen one? Oh shit.
Clearly not.
Bill's also just quietly watching from the back, trying to observe, getting the same feel for what's going on here.
I mean, you both can see he is in almost disbelief that it is happening. Maybe it's the timing. Maybe he's just very surprised that it's happening now, or that it's even happening at all. But he's so impressed that he's finally been given the sign that he seems to have been waiting for. You obviously have no idea, but he's very old. He could have been waiting hundreds of years for this. And the moment is here, and he is in shock, but he is thrilled.
Well,
So if he's the chosen one, what was he chosen for?
Every
Interesting.
every few thousand years, there is a chosen, selected by Corellon, the Arkheart, to fight against Lolth and her followers. And it seems we have been given ours. Please, if you'd come back with us to the church, we can explain more and
Do you
go
have
over a few
healers?
things and learn more if you'd like.
Healers.
Wait, did I save that guy? My audio cut out right before I found out.
Yes, you did save the guy.
You did
Sweet.
save him. Hold on one second. Nope, not
Can-
that.
While this is all happening, can I go over to one of the spiders and try and take a poison sac?
Go ahead and make a survival check. The Holy Commander, Nelia, comes up to you and she heals you for gosh, I don't even know.
A million.
I don't have proper stats.
A lot.
Not a lot. I'd say, well, probably a lot for healing. I'd say you get 20 points of health back.
Wow.
Hey, that brings me just back to full.
Nice.
Kyle, can you either spell or type out their names just for spelling purposes?
Yeah, one sec.
And this Corellian.
Tag,
This is a, actually, I don't know for sure, but I know it's part of the Taldore deities.
Tag looks up at the woman with a very small blush. Who's like, ooh, thanks. She's just like this underneath of her, like, I've decided I'm gonna play like this. It's only accurate.
Hold on one second. Let's see. Church. There's him, and
I was so close.
you were.
So close.
She's got an A and an E mixed up.
Yeah.
Also, very, very close. You got the first name right on that other one.
I know how to spell fucking fantasy names. Yeah, you back up.
Nausicaa, what are you doing? No claws. Come on.
Also, Tag introduces herself to her as she heals her, I guess.
Mhm. They go, it's a pleasure to meet you, companions of Jackson. You're all more than welcome to come with us. It's obviously we are aware that most chosen do not go on quests and are never truly alone when they fight against the powers of evil.
Yeah.
I just got here.
Sure.
Well, do you want to go?
Oh, that was a good one.
I mean, my name's
Seneb,
Tag.
We're gonna tag along then, I guess.
Ah! I go to give him a
Seneb,
high
as
five.
you guys start
You like
walking
put the hand down.
asks you, Jackson, have you always had these powers? I saw you transform back out from a dire wolf, which is quite impressive.
It's been a slow process of learning these things, but it just a year or two back, I started making plants grow a little quicker than normal.
Ah, so you were a farmer.
Yes, since the day I was born.
Oh! You just hear Tag as she suddenly understands the joke in your name. And then giggles. I get it. Jack's on fields. Okay, yeah, I get it. That's it. Yeah.
His parents are
Lord,
sadists.
Tag.
Oh, bless your heart, Tag.
His parents are sadists. Let's be real. Jackson's mom and dad, absolute assholes.
Or just too pure.
Yeah.
Too
One of the two.
Too
One
pure.
of the two.
They're of Tag stock.
Didn't realize it until it was too late.
Mhm.
So you guys all make your way to the Church of the Urquhart, which Senev tells you, welcome to the Sanctuary of the Grove. This is our main place of worship and organization here within Elisalora. Welcome. And they open, huge chapel. Just think huge, like New York City Catholic chapel that is just beautiful stone and wood. Very,
sorry.
very fancy.
I like that you went with New York City and not like Italy or Spain.
No.
Or...
No, New York City. Only because
New
I
York
know
City
that.
chapel.
I don't know any other kind of sanctuary.
all the apostles are walking around. Hey, I just dusted that floor. Walk away. What's the matter, you?
Dusted that statue. What are you doing?
Get them pigeons out of here.
They walk you into the chapel, and then you get shown up towards the altar, and he says, well, to give you a little backstory, like I had mentioned, there's often a chosen given incredible powers and asked to go on a perilous journey to not only prove themselves, but to defeat the forces of Lolth and her insidious drow and others. We believe that they might also be recruiting the Durgar, the Dark Dwarves.
Did we have a drow on our ship? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was afraid of spiders.
Oh my.
We are somewhat understanding here of the drow who set themselves up in name check in the Grosk. But you can never be too sure which drow still follow Lolth and which have separated themselves nowadays. And so we are usually a little careful, but we try to be understanding and forgiving under first meeting.
That's lovely.
Nice of you.
You're not racists.
We try not to be.
Cool. So I'm cool. I can pull my hood down.
Oh, yes, we have no issue with the kobolds.
Cool.
We just have issue with those who follow Lolth.
Nope. Definitely don't do that.
But wait, didn't you just say it was Jackson's job to follow Lolth?
It is Jackson's job to follow her to the depths and defeat her and her minions.
Seems like a double standard if you ask me.
Interesting.
Double standard.
Looking around the cathedral, like, just trying to get a vibe of this god or goddess or whatever. Are there depictions? What kind of imagery?
Yes. So you see a lot of nature. And you see a lot of magical fae type like artwork. You see, what looks like another realm that is just a magical forest. You see fairies, forests.
It's the
fairies.
fairy boy from the
What you're going
forest.
for.
Oh, interesting. So
You
and
finally
Jackson,
got your fairy.
Jackson would probably ask, so who is this Corellon?
Urquhart.
Corellon. He
Corellon?
is the goddess of light and arcana. He sees over the Feywild, watches over us elves that are here on the material plane as well.
And he picked a human?
We do not know why the chosen is, but we have had chosens in the past who are dwarves. We've had a gnome. We've had a few halflings. And yes, I'd say a majority of them have probably been elves, but yes, Tag?
Tag is literally standing back there, like looking at him with her
And
arm
like
up.
he has to like look around Jackson to notice that your hand was up.
This is kind of rude, but I am overly curious. How old are you?
Oh, I am reaching my centennial, not centennial. Shoot, hold on, I'm sorry.
Centurion?
Is that 1,000?
No.
that 1,000 would be millennial.
Millennial, thank you. I'm reaching my millennial birthday here soon.
Oh, I've heard about you millennials.
You just wanted to make that fucking joke. You just wanted to make that fucking joke.
Hey, I can provide accurate information and make a joke, okay? I am two people in one body.
Thank you. I know there are quite many of us, but I know some of us do have our reputations to uphold.
I wonder how old I don't know how old my master is. Oh well, I'll figure it out.
Is Sanev and what's her name? I just had it.
Nelia?
Nelia. Are they both elves? Or he's like health / human?
They're both elves, pure elves.
But he has weirdish, humanish features.
Is that
Well,
just from being hyper old?
Just because he's like hyper old, even for an elf. Like most elves, yeah, they live for a long time, but like by like what 800 years old, they pass on. They die, and they don't ever quite get to the like their bodies giving out.
Yeah.
That's the idea I'm going for here, at least. I don't know if
Wow.
it's figured out, but I'm making it up. I'm making it a thing.
Wait, you're not allowed to make things up, Kyle. That's not
No, me, of course not.
What? Make stuff up as we go?
That's Mora's job.
All right, Trevor.
So Jackson, we are definitely in need if you're available right now. As you can see, we are getting attacked, and the attacks have been a little more frequent than of usual.
I can try and help. I don't know if I'm gonna do much, but I can help. Sure.
I must ask, has Corellon, has the Archard, has he talked to you at all? Has anything strange happened to you since you've gotten these powers?
You know, now that you mention it, I've had a. That is kind of the reason we came here. I had a dream that the city was being attacked by spiders.
Really? Oh, that is good news that he's at least reached out and told you your mission.
That seems to line up, yeah.
Oftentimes, if you hadn't seen it, we have a ritual to help those who are new at being the chosen to reach out to Corellon himself and to accept what mission he provides next.
So, how often does this happen?
Oh, I'd say about every 200 years or so.
And you're not just going to go, like, deal with Wolf more directly instead of just letting it happen over and over again? Seems like
Well, we try to prepare, but preparing can only do us so much when sometimes what we can prepare is not enough for what Loth has prepared.
Right.
I think
so
she
far
was.
in the
I think
ground,
she
it's
was
hard to
implying
find
that you killed Lulz.
Or
We
like,
try killing Loth many a times, but she always seems to come back. Don't know if it's some other force at work that brings her back, but we try and try again to take her down.
yeah, sure. Makes sense.
Do you have any books on the subject I could borrow and brush up on?
Yeah, like some proof.
I don't care about the proof. I just want to read the information.
You see Nelia walks off into like the annex of the chapel, kind of where you guys had entered, and she comes back. And
She's making an exit.
No, she's she's getting a book and bringing it back.
You said annex.
Oh,
Annex joke.
I get it.
Annex.
Annex.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so funny.
I didn't know the new season of Animaniacs was out already.
It's too zany. Not zany enough.
Animaniacs.
They're zany to the max.
The book is
5 million pages long.
Hand of Corellon.
The hand of Corellon.
The right hand of Corellon.
Right hand.
Corellon DeVille. Corellon DeVille.
This is what we
If love
have
doesn't scare
of
you, then nobody will.
the heroes and champions of past of the Arcart and what he has done for them and what they have done for him and even just like in passing through, you can see there's a lot of different described stories in different detail. There's like ancient tales that seem to be almost nearly folklore in some of the descriptions in it. So, you know, some of it might have been played up, but there's
This goes back quite a ways. I'm impressed. Quite thoroughly impressed.
and it says, yes, I had tried to pull this book together myself, actually, when I was a young boy and had heard of these tales and saw that there had not been any sort of tracking of this yet. And so I thought to do what I can for the Arcart, who had done me well when I was a child, that I would try to pay him back by tracking these for him.
Fascinating.
So you're saying that you're the only one who knows all of these facts?
No, I am not the only one who knows these facts. I am the one who gathered these facts together from past patriarchs, from past holy commanders, and even trying to talk to some of these chosen myself. Not all of them were willing to talk to me, but I did what I could to gather information from ones I have met and from ones previous to my lifetime.
Well, like I said, I can. I'm still pretty new to all this, but I can. If you got something needs doing, I could probably help.
Well, you know what? I've heard rumor of earthquakes and potentially volcanic activity in or near the city. If you'd like, I'd like you to go to Smokehaven. It is a town west of Ilisalora.
I was wondering why that had appeared on the map.
About the same thing.
It's a few days west of here, but they're known for the smoke that envelops the city. Hold on.
Smokehaven, known for smoke. Who would have thought?
Crazy how that works.
Oh, I didn't mean to move the 20 volts bay logo. I can see. If you go there, we have a gentleman who runs the chapel. One moment, as I pull up the name.
Rid-it-dit-dit-do.
Dalior Thanen. If you could go find Dalior Thanen, he is the one
Dalior Thanen.
who might be able to guide you, as he's been trying to look into some of these seismic activities and volcanic issues. We're worried that they might be doing something in the underground, underdark, that might be devastating to the city.
Well, sure, the Jackson 5 are at your service.
Is that what we're going? Is that what we're going with?
2,
For this
3,
arc.
4.
Oh my god!
But there's only 4 of you here.
No question.
Oh, did you not see the little bronze fella?
Oh yeah, he goes He brings a little treadmill thing again.
He turns to the Holy Commander and goes, "Does he count as a person?"
Yeah, that one's
He's very confused.
that's Tito down there.
Indeed.
If
It changes
Jackson
its
would-
name every arc. Right now, we're the Jackson 5.
Jackson would obviously take a second to like turn to everybody and be like, I guess we're going to Smokehaven if you guys are all right with that.
I did actually need some volcanic material, so this works out quite well for me.
No, helping a god, helping save a city in some capacity is a great deal for me. So yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Also, did I get that poison sack, Kyle?
Oh, I didn't even check. Yes,
You rolled a nat 20. Of course
yes,
you did.
Yeah, okay.
You got not only the poison sack, but you also were able to salvage 2 spider fangs,
Cool.
2 phase spider fangs.
So I'm
Phase
totally,
Phase,
phase.
PHASE.
So I'm totally in to help you guys. I just need to talk to Jackson alone for a minute, if you don't mind. Jackson, could I just over here?
Of course, and
Yep.
he'll go with you.
Okay, listen. I've seen this sort of shit before. Somebody says you're chosen one, and all of a sudden you're responsible for all the shit they can't deal with. I just want to make sure that you're not like I kind of like you. You know, you're a nice guy. I don't want you getting hurt. So if this gets too shitty, let's just go. All right? We don't have any responsibility here.
I mean, that light was pretty convincing. It was weird.
Yeah,
And I did have those dreams, but I understand what you're saying.
even the gods are shit sometimes. So let's just keep an open eye. Yeah.
I'm glad I have you looking out.
Okay. You got that at least.
I'm so
let's-
glad you've agreed to this, but Jackson, there is a little more I think I should warn you about.
That's probably good, yeah.
Oftentimes, becoming the chosen, and I'm sure you can read more about it in the book here, but there will be a lot of hardships ahead of you. And, upon completion of some tasks and doing some things for the Arkheart to allow him more. Kyle's trying to think of the right word here to say, so give me a second. This is not him stuttering. To allow him more access to this material plane in a couple of potential seals you might find along the way that he presents to you. Certain difficulties may appear to you as you go along this journey, if you do agree to hopefully help us and be our chosen hero.
What are the? Jackson like looks to Mora and looks back and goes, "Could you describe what the seals do?"
The seals are kind of cornerstones for ways of the Arkheart to allow the Feywild and its arcane magics into this world. And there are a few of them across this continent that, as much as we try to maintain, a few of them end up being taken over by Lolth, by other forces at work that we may not be aware of, and can, by reclaiming them for the Arkheart, he has more influence in these areas that he has lost. Many times, boons will be given for when you can turn these over for Corellon. And sometimes there have been a few chosen who have been successful enough in getting all of them back for Corellon and have ascended to become angels themselves.
Well, I got no interest in being an angel right now. But, I'm open to the possibilities, I guess.
Well,
It's a little too grand for my thinking. So let's just we'll head over to Smoke
understandable.
Haven and
It's
see
asking a
how it
lot
goes.
of you out of nowhere. I understand, but hopefully you can help us in a few of these areas at first, and things become too much of an issue, then we can certainly try to help in what ways we can, and we'll go from there.
Jackson's just like, well, you seem like stand-up people, and those spider things seem pretty nasty. So sure, let's see where this goes.
They're brutal in their attacks upon not only this city, but across many cities across this continent. We try to have not influence, because we don't seek influence, but we seek protection for those who may need it. They've attacked in Prime City before, I've heard. I know far off to the north, the dwarves of Gelbaram have been attacked as well. We don't have too much connection with many other cities or locations, but there's rumor that the Uninteresting Prairie has had an attack or two, and maybe even back further east. In locations like once known Shador had been attacked as well, which Shador now sits under Sinas's control, of course.
This is on the other half of the map, right? It's
Yes. I forget the
top
name, but Eshen East.
So that's straight east of us. If we took the map together.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's straight east.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go has been reading the book on the hero's history the entire time.
You'll get more details eventually.
Yeah, I just that's just what Go just gets into a book and he's gone.
That's good. Jackson wasn't gonna read it.
So just if we come up to statues of the previous ones, Go might have read about it now.
That's good.
Yeah, totally.
All right. I guess. What time of day is it right now? What time do we get here?
Let's say you guys docked about midday, and then the attack was shortly thereafter. So it's mid-afternoon, I'd say, by this point.
Well,
All right. I guess we'll probably find some place to rest for the night and then head off in the morning.
Yeah, how long does it take to get? Sorry. How long does it take to get to this smoke out? We're looking at a day's travel, day and a half.
About 2 days travel.
You gonna give us horses? I mean, he is the chosen one after all.
If you'd like horses, we can arrange for horses. If you'd like a carriage, we can have that as well.
How about
If you guys need a place to sleep, we have quarters just down the road that you can stay for free if you'd like.
You know what? I'm starting to warm to this chosen one business.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said I'm starting to warm to this chosen one business a little bit.
There's a lot we can do to provide for our chosen to make sure that he is as prepared as he needs to be to assist us.
I'm not very good
Housing
riding
and
horses.
food and beer is a cheap cost for us.
Jackson's just like that's all very kind. Thank you. You really don't have to. I'm okay.
This is homeboy from down south being I don't need your hospitality.
Yeah. It's very, very kind of you, but
As you wish. Whatever you may need, just let us know, and we will try to do what we can to provide.
I think we'll take the accommodations for tonight, and then I guess we'll head out in the morning. You guys want horses?
I can't ride horses very well, personally.
Mm,
Not
maybe
too great
a wagon.
at. Maybe a wagon would be great.
We can set you up with a few horses and a horse-drawn carriage. That would be no problem for us.
Fantastic.
Well, I will let you have your leave and, discuss amongst yourselves what you may be getting yourselves into. If we have any more information, I promise we will provide what we can for you. But right now, seek out Dalior in Smokehaven, and he will provide as much as he can, and hopefully it's a lot more than what he has sent so far.
All right.
A duduk sounds like
cool.
sounds like a Sungi horn from Avatar. So there's just echoing like backup music. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, well, that's quite the introduction you got there going, Jackson.
Please don't look at me any differently. This
I mean,
is all news.
I guess so. I wonder if that light's ever just gonna come back all the time.
Oh
That
god.
was a lovely bit of sunshine, you know?
That's a great beacon for wherever the hell we are at the time.
It was quite warm.
I just want to say, Jackson, I'm not saying you're not worthy of being chosen one. I just think he's a little bollocks.
And it very well might be. I'm not going to argue, but they seem to be in need of help, and it lines up with those dreams I had, so let's see where this leads, I guess.
Oh, you had some dreams about this too. That's actually pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, I forgot you weren't there for that.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Do you want to come?
I was genuine when I said I needed some volcanic materials. That was my next stop, actually.
Cool.
Very, very lovely coincidence indeed.
Welcome to the Jackson 5.
Happy to be along for the ride.
Currently at 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
It's just like the Mighty Nine.
Yeah.
exactly.
Welcome to the Mighty Nine, which is now, 14, 15 strong, technically. They keep adding their friends as members.
Yep. We only have 7 of them right now, though.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Oh,
my.
I could use a drink. After that.
Yeah, I guess...
They hurt you pretty bad, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm little. I'm probably about the size of their normal food.
You are quite small.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll ask them where the bar is, or the place of lodging.
Cool.
Unless you meant to end it right there, Kyle. I don't know.
We can end it here. At this point, I don't expect anything travel-wise. I'll probably have you guys roll for camping and stuff. If you guys want to end it here tonight, we can do that and do that next time we start up.
It's probably for the best. I mean, when I roll for camping, you're going to have to take the whole session to describe how good it is.
How many s'mores did we make?
My s'more skill.
Roll for hunger.
I actually
Roll
You
for
died of
toasting your marshmallow.
I can set us up a lovely little hut. Very small, but a lovely little hut. Not
Are you saying, would it be like tiny or?
No, it's like literally I would physically set up planks in the shape of a hut. Nearby trees.
So not Liam's tiny hut. Goes.
No, you would physically build
Goes
you a
physical
small hut. Goes actual hut.
Nice.
Huts by Go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well,
Yeah.
Jackson's the chosen one. That's pretty interesting.
Jackson's the chosen one.
I mean, you gave me a blank slate.
That's
I
pretty
did.
cool.
You got powers out of nowhere. I'm sure there's 100 ways I could have gone with it, but
Yeah.
I have a fun idea that you might like as we continue to go with the story, but we'll see. You might like it, Jackson might not. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to play it out.
He was born a farmer, and then someday he was like, "Oh, I'm a druid."
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Guess I better go transform into an animal.
Animal.
Animale.
Gotta love the. Oh look, half of our party's gone, guys.
Just disappears.
They got
Yeah,
on the ship. And they just, whew.
You guys did a lot better against the phase spiders than I expected. Because like I built that encounter expecting you to have like the 5 or 6 of you.
Yeah.
Not 4 of
Yeah,
you.
no, that was. Oh, hey, Jane.
But it worked out pretty well.
It would have been great if instead of them just disappearing, that hole opened up like behind us as we were walking, and they just all fell in.
I didn't even think about that. Dang it.
They're just
You guys
gone.
could have gone to save them.
No, it would just be gone. That would be it.
Oh.
We're not doing anything about it.
Oh, I guess they fell down a hole. Oh no.
Mhm.
Whoops.
Indeed.
They
What
go.
you guys didn't notice is that Roy stole a lifeboat. And just took off.
That was my lifeboat.
Yeah, that lifeboat's gone.
One day we'll find him just rowing alone.
He keeps turning left, so it's just a big circle.
Yeah, he never learned how to row, so he's just going in this giant circle. He doesn't realize it.
Yeah. I hope you guys like Go.